Imagine you're stranded in the middle of a desert. The sun is beating down on you. There's no water for miles, and your throat is so dry that even swallowing feels impossible. Just when you think all hope is lost, you reach into your pocket, pull out a tiny crystal, and suddenly, water starts forming out of thin air. Sounds like magic, right? Well, it's not. Scientists have actually created a material that can literally pull water from the air, even in the driest places on Earth. And if this technology takes off, it could completely change the way we get drinking water. How does it work? And could this be the key to solving the world's water crisis? Let's find out. We don't often think about it, but water is actually one of the biggest global problems. Right now, over 2 billion people don't have access to clean drinking water. That's almost 1 in every 4 people on the planet. In some places, people have to walk for hours every single day just to find a source of water. And even then, it's often dirty or unsafe to drink. Now imagine if instead of walking miles to a well, you could just set up a small device in your backyard, and it would literally create fresh drinking water out of thin air. That's exactly what scientists are trying to do with these incredible new water-collecting crystals. Okay, so let's talk about the crazy science behind this. These special crystals are called metal organic frameworks, or MOFs for short. Imagine them as a microscopic sponge, but way cooler. Unlike normal sponges, MOFs don't soak up liquid. Instead, they grab water molecules straight from the air, even when there's barely any humidity. Here's how it works. These crystals are made of tiny, interconnected holes, kind of like a molecular beehive. As air passes through them, the water molecules get trapped inside, and when you heat them up just a little bit, they release the water, pure, clean, drinkable water. Now here's the mind-blowing part. This can even work in places where the air is super dry, like the Sahara Desert. That means it could provide water in places where there's literally none. So what does this mean for the future? Well, imagine a world where clean water is no longer a luxury. What if every home had a simple device that could pull water from the air 24/7? No more massive water pipelines, no more expensive water delivery, no more droughts ruining crops and communities. And it's not just an idea. Scientists at MIT and UC Berkeley have already built working prototypes. In fact, a recent test in Arizona's scorching desert successfully pulled water using just sunlight and these crystals. That's game-changing. Now, before we start celebrating, there's still a challenge: making this technology affordable and scalable. Right now, these MOF crystals are expensive to produce, and they need a bit of heat to release the water. But the good news, scientists are already working on cheaper, more efficient versions. Some researchers have even found ways to power them with solar energy, which means free water powered by the sun. If they crack the code on mass production, these crystals could help solve one of the biggest problems of our time, ensuring that no one on Earth has to suffer from a lack of clean water ever again. So now, I've got a question for you. Would you drink water collected from the air? Or do you think this technology is too good to be true? Let me know in the comments. And if you love science and crazy new innovations, hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss the next mind-blowing discovery. Oh, and don't forget to turn on notifications. I've got some even crazier tech stories coming your way soon.